so. Good. Anybody watch any games, Premier League games? Yeah. Anyone watch the Norwich game? Alright, good. Actually won, so that was good. Anyway, alright, going on to our session today. We'll be very quick, and then we'll get out there and get started. Today we're going to be talking a lot about the 5 R's of soccer or football, or whatever we want to call it. Receiving, range, retention, running, and release. Basically what that is, football players these days have to be good in all of these key points. Okay, they have to know when to release the ball. They have to be able to run with the ball effectively. They have to be able to retain the ball or keep possession. They have to have a range of passing, short passing, long passing. Can they drill the ball in? Can they chip it over someone? And then also probably the biggest one is how they receive the ball. Do they know who's on them? Where they're going to receive it? Left foot, right foot, inside of their foot, outside of their foot. So today we're going to work on everything to do with those 5 R's. Okay? Pretty simple first drill. We'll probably be in groups of 4 for most of the practice, and then we'll move on. But first one, simple diamond passing drill. Okay? We're looking for good technique and quick passes. Okay? We're going to start very, very low and then extend our way up. So basically you've got 4 cones in a diamond with another 4 cones making a smaller diamond. So you've basically got a gate in between. We're going to start with 1 ball at the top, 1 ball at the bottom. To start off with, we're going to go outside of the right foot through the gate, inside of the right foot to pass. You're going to stay at your cone. So as soon as you pass that ball, there should be another one coming if we're going at the same time. Does that make sense? Okay, so as soon as you take a touch, pass it in, you're looking for that next one to come. How can you receive that with the outside of your foot, through the cones, inside of your foot to the other cone? Okay, so again, short, sharp, technical stuff in here. From there, we're going to go left foot inside across your body, right foot pass. As we go around the other way, it's going to be opposite. Left foot outside, right foot inside. Okay, so kind of like we did last week with these 2 going in and around that direction, but now we're going in a diamond shape for those of you that were here last week. From there, going on to number 2, this is incorporating a little bit of running with the ball. Okay, same setup. This time you're only using 1 ball. Okay, you're going to pass and follow your ball. Okay, so if he passes and follows, passes and follows, passes and follows, when you get there in a group of 4, this cone is, no one's going to be there, right? Make sense? Yeah, right. So as soon as you get there, it's a dribble through the cones, touch, and then pass. And you keep following your ball. So from there, you're dribbling through, touching through, passing, and going. So this cone should always be open. Okay? Next, we go on into more of a passing, moving, and turning with the ball. Okay, you've basically got 2 diamonds now, 1 and 2. The ball's going to start on this side and that diamond, this side and that diamond. You're going to pass and follow your ball. Pass, follow, pass, follow, pass, follow. When it gets to the middle man, they take a touch, they turn, they dribble diagonally there, pass, follow. So again, this cone and this cone is going to be free. Okay, what we're looking for in these guys especially is how can you receive the ball, how can you return and be aware of that guy cutting across you. Okay, if you both turn at the same time, you're going to hit each other. Okay, so again, we're looking at how you can receive. It's not really pressure, but there's kind of a bit of pressure in there. So that middle man, we're looking for nice, short, sharp touches. Turn that ball as quick as you can, speed dribble to that cone, pass it in, follow there. Okay, we'll go through this again a little bit more on the field. Okay, from there we're going to open it up. This is going to be a bigger diamond. It's basically be from this cone to this cone and 2 cones here. So a bit scaled down here, but just give you an idea. This sequence of passing is basically a 1, 2 and a through ball. Okay, ball starts at this end, ball starts at this end. Play to your outside man. He plays it back to you. You play a through ball in. Okay, this man's going to follow obviously for the 1, 2. Then follow onto that cone. As soon as this man gets it, he lays it back. The guy here who laid it off should be coming in, plays it across. So it's a 1, 2 and through. Ball goes in, ball goes back, ball goes through. In, back, through. Okay, so it's that movement from possibly a midfielder, forwards checking in, give it to him, he gives it back, and you're playing a diagonal ball or a switched ball to somebody else. Okay? From there, going to do something a little bit different, a little bit of an overlapping run. In here, ball goes in, ball goes back, and then there's a little through ball for an overlapping run. So this man's going to start with it, this man's going to start with it. Play your ball in. This guy's got to hold it, and now we're talking about when you release the ball. Okay? We're going to talk about this line here being an offside line. Okay? So when you receive it, take a touch in the field, wait for him to get round and play him into feet. We don't want you playing the ball with a guy standing here. Does that make sense? He's going to be in an offside position. So again, when to release the ball. This guy running around, a little bit of communication, call for it, yep, and receive it into your feet and play it in. The overlapping runs are only done on these two sides. Okay, so when you get here, play the ball in, you go to the back line, you start again. Ball in, overlapping run, take a touch inside and play him in. Okay? So again, touching on all of these points, basically in all of these sections. Okay, we're not really doing much with running with the ball, but we will get to that in the next couple of weeks. Last but not least, going into our finishing like we always do. Simple setup. We've got to split into our two groups, younger and older. Younger group down one end, older group down the other. Cone, cone, cone makes a set of 3. Cone, cone, cone makes a set of 3. Balls start on the outsides and the one next to it. Ball comes in, take a touch yourself, second time finish. Ball comes from the side, it's a little finesse. So kind of your old school power and finesse, just a little bit different. You receive the ball, edge of the box, take a touch, power in, ball comes in, we're just looking to slot it. Okay, rotation from there. Once you've shot, collect your balls, go there, give them a ball. This guy comes here, this guy comes here, just rotate. Again, it doesn't have to be exactly rotating, just make sure there's a number of guys here, number of guys there, and there. Balls are on this one, balls are on that one. Okay, just make it work. Worst thing is, as a coach, we're worried too much about this rotation and the whole thing breaks down. If you see a cone open, get yourself there, okay? Okay, make it work. It's one of my biggest sayings in soccer. There's no definites in the game of soccer. If something messes up, who's going to be the one to make it work in the game? Same in practice. Okay? Any questions before we go out there? Good.
We'll just demonstrate every one of these exercises before we start them again, but we want everything we talked about, pride, playing to the right foot. Now, again, in these little exercises that we're doing, if we say taking the ball with the outside of the foot, we expect you to play to the outside of that foot, or to that right foot, okay? Not just generally in the area, you need to play to that foot. Okay, if you're taking it across your body, you take it with the inside of the left or inside of the right. It's to that foot. Take pride in your passing and give them a good firm ball. And again, it's your work rate. Anybody can go into these exercises and do them slowly, okay? It's the pace that you play at, okay? And your ability to control a good firm ball and play with quickness, okay? So that's what we're gonna look for today. This arrow will go pretty quickly again, all right?